September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and tonight we close out the month by highlighting a group right here in Birmingham that's playing a big part in trying to find a cure for the disease.
The Pediatric Clinical Trials Office at Children's of Alabama is helping lead the way in finding the best treatments for children with cancer. WVTM 13's Sarah Killian spoke with one family who's benefiting from their work.
It's a parent's worst nightmare.
You never think that your child at any age will be diagnosed with cancer.
And for Rebecca Hicks of Prattville, that nightmare became a reality in the spring of 2019. Her son, Will, just 2.5 years old.
But I took him to the pediatrician. I was like, something's just not right. He's bruising excessively. We need to figure out what's going on. We got the official diagnosis at 10 o'clock that night that he did have leukemia.
And that diagnosis kicked off a 3.5-year journey back and forth from Prattville to Children's of Alabama in Birmingham.
Nothing can prepare you for that. And you just have to ride the waves as they come. He was inpatient a good bit for different infections and stuff he got. We were at home for maybe a week and then we were right back in the hospital, and for one infection or another.
Early in his diagnosis, genetic testing determined Will was at a high risk for relapse with his leukemia. Doctors put him on a clinical treatment in addition to traditional chemotherapy.
We're so thankful for the clinical trial. He had he did really well with it, and it's just a blessing that was available to us.
Here at Children's of Alabama, there are anywhere from 70 to 90 active clinical studies at any given time. The staff here works with hospitals from across the country, and it's these studies that offer many families like the Hicks that next line of hope.
You can imagine how devastating that is to a family when their child has gone through standard treatments and unfortunately the cancer hasn't responded or it's come back after those treatments. And they're really looking for hope that we can provide additional treatments. And we're really excited through our clinical trials offering to give that hope to families.
Dr. Matthew Cutney is the director of the Pediatric Clinical Trials Office at Children's of Alabama. His team works with hospitals from across the country to provide the best in new treatments for children with cancer.
It's been an amazing collaboration between UAB and Children's of Alabama that we have the Alabama Center for Childhood Cancer and Blood Disorders. And we're very proud to provide the best types of treatments for children right here in Alabama without having to travel to other states.
Dr. Cutney has seen the difference these clinical trials have had on the treatment of childhood cancer. He says there have been a lot of advancements in the last couple of decades thanks to these trials, but there's still a long way to go.
The success rates are very good. We are very good at curing children with ALL, but we don't cure every child, and our goal is to cure every child.
That goal was accomplished with Will Hicks. Today, he's 8 years old and cancer-free. He's thriving in school and on the soccer field. His mother, Rebecca, knows this life would not have been possible without Children's of Alabama.
Children's of Alabama, we are so thankful and blessed to have them. Everybody involved, top notch. I mean, even nurses, I cannot even begin to put into words how much we truly love and care about. I'm getting emotional from that. To have them, because they are such a blessing.
A blessing to the many families living out the nightmare of childhood cancer. In Birmingham, Sarah Killian, WVTM 13.